Regan Burns, and I know that Gary Busey loves to make model airplanes. Actually, he's only made one, but for some reason he needed 47 tubes of glue.
Hey, I'm Teresa Strasser, and I know that Cher is a member of the Adult Peanut Butter Lovers Fan Club. Her favorite brand is Skippy, which is also the name of her last boyfriend.
I'm Andy Kindler, and I say that Quentin Tarantino is an amateur ventriloquist. I saw him perform at a club once, and it was odd. He kept interrupting the dummy to launch into a rambling monologue about the history of film.
Who's got it right? You'll find out tonight on Balderdash. Starring Elayne Boosler.
Thank you. Hey, welcome to Balderdash. We're so happy to see you. You know, Balderdash means something that's not quite true. Here's something that's quite true. We have three very funny comedians to make you laugh tonight. Give it up for Regan Burns, Teresa Strasser, and Andy Kindler. Yes, and you know what? Teresa had the true answer to our first question of the evening. Cher happens to be a member of the Adult Peanut Butter Lovers Fan Club. I'm a member of the Balderdash Fan Club because Balderdash doesn't stick to the roof of your mouth. So our other two stars, oh, I don't want your pity. Our other two stars were full of Balderdash, and that's your big challenge tonight. Who's telling the truth? Who's full of Balderdash? If you bet right, you get a 1-to-1 payoff on Balderdash. If you bet right on truth, you get a 2-to-1 payoff. Had us 250 points in. Nice, easy start to slide into betting there. That's what will give you each 250 points. And the first category tonight's going to be incredible initials. Incredible initials. Time to lock in those bets and bet on either truth or Balderdash. This is Elijah. We've been waiting for you. Thank goodness you're here. Hey, what'd you bet?
I bet 200 on Balderdash.
200 on Balderdash. Okie dokie. This would be Julie. Hi. Hey. Lovely blouse.
Oh, thank you.
What did you bet?
I bet 249 on Balderdash.
249. You'll have one left if it doesn't go so good. But it will. You'll see. Okay, panel. It's time for the popular category from the board game. Acronyms. Those initials of a group or organization that form a word. And today's acronym is LIPS. L-I-P-S. And we will start with VH1's and Spike TV's own, the fabulous Regan Burns.
Well, Elayne, LIP stands for the Louisiana Interactive Pirate Ship. And this is an actual replica built to scale of a pirate ship in the Mississippi Delta that got stranded there during the War of 1812. It's supposed to be fantastic. My parents went there when I was little, but I was too young to go. But they did bring me back some souvenir scurvy. So, love you, Mom and Dad.
Oh, no. Oh, you too silly. Okay, so Regan Burns says it's the Louisiana Interactive Pirate Ship. And the special correspondent from Good Day Live, weekdays in syndication, Teresa Strasser. What is LIPS?
LIPS stands for the Long Island, thank you for leaning in, the Long Island Parrot Society. Now, this is a chance for them to come out of their gilded cages, show off their colorful plumage, repeat everything they hear other people say, squawk, 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 and occasionally they bring their parrots.
Teresa Strasser says it's the Long Island Parrot Society. What is the fabulous Andy Kindler from Everybody Loves Raymond?
I'm glad you called on me, Elayne. I'm pretending like I'm upset with the other two.
Oh, that was good acting.
How did I pull up? Elayne.
Excellent acting.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, now you really want to know what LIP stands for? It stands for the League of International Psychic Singles. This is a worldwide organization. It's like a dating club, and it's for people who enjoy psychic phenomena and long walks on the beach.
Okay, so Andy Kindler says it's the League of International Psychic Singles. Teresa says it's the Long Island Parrot Society. And Regan says it's the Louisiana Interactive Pirate Ship. You're both looking for Balderdash. Pick a star you don't believe. Would you pick Elijah?
Well, I went with Regan because a pirate ship named Lips, that's just Balderdash.
Yeah.
Well, apparently you haven't been on a lot of ships, Elijah.
Okie dokie, Julie. Who'd you go with?
I was looking for Balderdash, and I went with Andy because I would think the psychic singles would know where to find their mate.
Ooh.
Technicality.
There you go. That's a little too smart for this show. Well, let's just see what LIP stands for. Oh, Long Island Parrot Society. Look at that. That's good news for both. You picked the right guys for Balderdash. That'll take Julie up to $4.99. Elijah's at $4.50. Oh, it's neck and neck, and it's just getting started. Come on back.
It's time for more Balderdash. Here again is Elayne Boosler.
It's nice to see the panel so close. It's time to meet a little bit of our contestants, or maybe all of them. This is Elijah Pennell. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm swell. Where are you from?
Well, I'm a loan officer from Newark, New Jersey. And in my spare time, I play recreational sports like basketball and softball. Not to mention I also have a wife and kids.
Oh, well, you could mention that. Yes, that's always a nice answer. Sure. And this would be Julie Fields from...
I am from Marysville, Washington. I am currently the CIO of our family business. We make wave soldering machines and aqueous cleaners. We need one in every pot.
What's a CIO?
Well, they put me in charge of the computers,
Yeah.
so I get to be the Chief Information Officer.
Oh, a CIO. Very
Big
nice.
title.
Good for
Yeah.
you. Is that it? That's the whole thing? Oh, wait, there's more.
I have more.
There's more.
I have a husband and 2 kids, Caitlin and Evan. And when I'm not working or taking care of them, I love to play No Limit Texas Hold'em poker.
Okay, now that's it. That's the whole thing. Very nice. Good luck to both. So everyone's married with children except us. Okay, we're going to add 500 points to each of your scores to up the ante in this round. You must bet at least 250 points on each of the following questions. Julie, you're at $9.99. Elijah, you're at $9.50. It's a nice place to start from. The first category is... Oh, peculiar people. Peculiar people. Lock in those wagers for truth or Balderdash. How much you bet, Elijah?
I bet 300 on Balderdash.
Okay, and Julie?
I bet 450 on Balderdash.
Oh, big bet. Here we go. You might not know the name Charles Osborne, but it belongs to someone very special. And to find out who he is, we will start with Teresa Strasser.
Okay, he is actually the original brawny man. Do you remember that guy from the paper towels? He had like a lumberjack outfit and a bushy mustache and feathered hair. Well, he retired. He moved in with a man named Richard, who you know as Mr. Clean. They now live together in West Hollywood, and let me tell you, that apartment is spotless.
Excellent work. Teresa says it's the name of the original brawny man, Andy Kindler.
I am the CHO of comedy, Chief Humor Officer. Don't go by that joke. All right. Charles yes,
Court-martialed. Go ahead.
Okay, guilty. Charles Osborne, that's the name you're talking about?
Yes, it
yes,
is.
okay, I happen to know some information about him. What a coincidence. He holds the record for having the world's longest attack of hiccups. 68 years of hiccups. He finally, after 68 years, he saw something that scared him enough to stop, an episode of Celebrity Mole.
That'll do it. Andy Kindler says the world's longest attack of hiccups, 68 years. Regan Burns.
Poker player, huh, there, Julie?
Yeah, love it.
Am I bluffing or telling the truth? Charles Osborne is Ozzy Osbourne's twin brother. Yeah, lives in London. He works as a celebrity chef, and those two boys are like peas in a pod. Pod full of Percocet and Jack Daniels, but a pod.
There's a pod. Okay, Regan Burns says he's Ozzy Osbourne's twin. Teresa says it's the name of the original brawny man. Andy Kindler says this man has had the world's longest attack of hiccups. Well, you're both looking for Balderdash. Pick a star you don't believe. Hey, Elijah, who'd you go with?
Well, I went with Andy.
Yeah?
Because
Too long?
68 years
Yeah.
of hiccups just doesn't work for me.
Something would have scared you in those 68 years. Okay, Julie?
I chose Teresa because I think a brawny man wouldn't be named Charles.
Chuck, it'd have to be Chuck.
Chuck.
Of course it would. Okay, let's find out who Mr. Osborne is. Oh, look at that. That was from bad hiccups. So good news for you. That was a good, you're up to 1449. Unfortunately, Elijah, you're down to 650, but you know, there's a chance to catch up immediately. We will jump to our next category. Here it is. It is celebrity athletes. There's a good chance to catch up. Celebrity athletes, lock in those wagers for truth or B-dash. Okay, would you bet, Elijah?
I bet 440 points on Balderdash.
On B-dash. Julie?
I bet 401 points on Balderdash.
On B-dash. Here we go, panel. Some people worship celebrities. Some people worship athletes. Well, one of the following is a celebrity athlete and deserves double the worship. Okay. Let's start with Andy Kindler.
I enjoyed those sound effects.
I don't know what
that
I'm
you were
doing. I'm nuts today. I'm
Michael
sorry.
Winslow liked it as well.
Thank you. I have props coming out for the next show.
Well, Ryan Seacrest was... Okay, I didn't mean to upset you. Ryan Seacrest was actually a black belt in Taekwondo, but he dropped the sport to pursue a career in entertainment. Unfortunately, he just found out that his black belt has also been canceled. That made people sad? It's a joke!
Yeah, they're very
And
sensitive.
true.
Very sensitive crowd, and true. Oy. Andy Kindler says Ryan Seacrest has a black belt in Taekwondo. The fabulous Regan Burns.
Elijah, Julie, long before Reba McEntire had her own sitcom, she actually competed in some competitive barrel racing events for the rodeo. It's a very, very popular sport. You may not know this with our nation. It's popular with both rednecks and hayseeds. Across the board, well-loved sport.
What about Hicks? Hicks like it?
Hicks are still coming around.
Okay, Regan says Reba McEntire was a competitive barrel racer. Teresa Strasser.
Would you guys care for the real answer now?
Sure.
Okay, John Travolta was once signed to a minor league baseball contract. He was a catcher. Unfortunately, he was kicked off the team for doing something inappropriate. I mean, he was very committed to being a catcher, so much so that even at dinner, he insisted on crouching over the plate. I'm just telling you what happened.
Wow.
Kicked off.
Teresa says John Travolta was a minor league baseball player. Andy says Ryan Seacrest has a black belt in Taekwondo. And Regan says Reba McEntire was a competitive barrel racer. You both looking for Balderdash? Pick the story you didn't believe. Who did you go with, Elijah?
I went with Andy because I couldn't see Ryan Seacrest beating anyone in any sport.
Woo!
Tell him
Wait
who
a
said
second.
that.
What about rhythmic gymnastics?
What about synchronized swimming?
Well, maybe that.
Okay, Julie.
I also picked Andy, but I picked him because I happen to know Reba McEntire did barrel racing.
Ooh, too bad
Who doesn't?
I know.
Okay, well then, let's see what the truth was. Reba McEntire, barrel racing. Very good. Well, that still works out for both of you. You bet on the right guy for Balderdash. Julie, you're now up to 1850. Elijah, you're at 1090. Not doing too bad. We're going to have one more chance for Elijah to catch up, but right after this, so come on back.
Closed captioning sponsored by... We're back. Here again is the star of Balderdash, Elayne Boosler.
Well, this is the big determining round. It's Elijah's last chance to catch up. Can he do it? We're going to add 1,000 points to each of your scores. Julie, you were at 2850. Elijah, you're at 2,090. You must bet at least half your bank in this round, and you're looking for truth only at a 2-to-1 payoff in the category of funny festivals. So lock in those wagers for truth or Balderdash in funny festivals. Okay, take a look. Each year, Manitou Springs, Colorado hosts the Emma Crawford Coffin Race, but that's not the only strange event in town. To hear about another strange event, as if they needed another strange event in town, we will start with Regan Burns.
Well, Elayne, they also have a Barry Manilow look-alike contest. The winner gets $1,000. The loser, thanks God, he does not look that much like Barry Manilow.
Regan Burns says they have the Barry Manilow look-alike contest. Teresa Strasser.
Well, Manitou Springs is also the home of the Great Fruitcake Toss. Now, every year, contestants compete to see who can throw a fruitcake the farthest. Last year's winning distance was about 3 feet, and I know it doesn't sound like that far, but you try throwing, Regan Burns.
Yes, he's the girly man. Teresa Strasser says it's the great fruitcake toss. While Regan thinks of something to come back at her with, we'll go to Andy Kindler.
Wow, if I cared about Regan, that would have hurt my feelings too. Also in Colorado, this is absolutely true. Look at my face. Would it be looking like this if I wasn't telling the truth? They have the...
I think it always looks like that.
I know, forget that part. They have the Rocky Mountain Rocky Road Festival. This is high up in the Rocky Mountains, and participants compete by building a huge Rocky Road sundae with Rocky Road ice cream and whipped cream and fudge, and then they have to eat it before the sun goes down. And the next morning, they all get up extra early for the popular Stomach Ache Jamboree.
Okay. Andy Kindler says it's the annual Rocky Mountain Rocky Road Festival. Teresa says it's the Great Fruitcake Toss. Regan says it's the Barry Manilow Look-alike Contest. You are looking for truth. Pick a star. Okay, let's find out who's telling the truth. Oh, look at that. It's the Great Fruitcake Toss. Okay, Elijah, you were behind. Did you get enough? And who'd you go with?
Well, I went with 2,000 on Teresa.
Very good. Give us 6,090, and we shall see if that's enough to hold on to first place. Julie, what'd you do there?
I risked 1,425 on Andy.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Good news for you. We're glad you came. You look beautiful. I hope you had a fun time playing. Good, good. Come from behind. A come from behind win. Here's the champion. You're going to the big Balderdash barrage. Whom would you like to play with?
Well, I'd like to take the lovely Teresa.
The lovely Teresa. We shall come downstairs and meet her. Follow me right this way. Come on back and watch us play.
Stay tuned for more Balderdash. Balderdash continues. Here again is Elayne Boosler.
Here with Elijah, our champion. He has wisely chosen Teresa Strasser to help him through the Balderdash barrage. You are going to win a great prize today. Here's John Machida to tell us about the first one.
It's a deluxe electric scooter from the Sharper Image. Up aboard the Citybug electric scooter. It's fun, zippy, quiet, and non-polluting. From the Sharper Image.
Boy, those are the coolest things. And here's John with today's grand prize.
It's a trip to New Orleans. You and a guest will enjoy deluxe accommodations and impeccable service at the luxurious International House Hotel, located steps away from the historic French Quarter. Plus, you'll experience the best in fine dining at Lemongrass. International House has featured in Condé Nast and Travel and Leisure. Back to you, Elayne.
Oh, I love that city. If you win, take us with you, please. Okay, how do you get to New Orleans? Well, 10 letters in the word Balderdash. Behind 9 of those letters is that cool scooter. Behind 1 is the trip to New Orleans. So we'll narrow the field by playing a game for 45 seconds. I'll read you sentences that end in total Balderdash. Okay. You have to correct them to make them true. So you want to try one?
Sure.
Alrighty. If I say the Valentine's Day Roman god with the bow and arrow is Fabio, you would say?
Cupid.
And Cupid it is. If you don't know it, say pass. Teresa will have a chance. If you don't know it, say pass. We'll go on to the next one. For every correct answer, we'll take away 1 letter with the scooter behind it, getting you closer and closer to New Orleans, okay?
Okay.
Ready for the big Balderdash barrage? Well, let's put 45 seconds on the clock. Okay, and the clock starts now. The winner of the TV show Survivor takes home a sunburn.
$1 million.
Yes. Jessica Simpson's younger sister is the smart one.
Pass.
Ashley Simpson.
Yes. The Dachshund breed of dog originated in the country of Oscar Mayer.
Pass.
Germany.
Yes. In politics, the GOP stands for good oil prices.
Pass.
Pass.
Grand Ole Party. On The Honeymooners, sewer worker Ed Norton was played by Con Edison.
Art Carney.
Yes. Harvard University is located in the state of disarray.
Massachusetts.
Yes. The Bronte sisters were Anne, Charlotte, and Laverne.
Pass.
Emily.
Yes. The Field Museum of Natural History is located in my backyard.
Pass.
Pass.
Chicago. Mr. Weatherby and Jughead were both characters in the U.S. Senate.
Pass.
Archie.
Yes. The piano-playing dog Muppet was named Marmaduke. Ralph. 7 right. That's great. 7 is great. That's okay. We'll take 7 letters out of the word Balderdash. You've got 3 letters left. Pick a letter. Let's see what you're doing there.
I'll go with D.
Okay, D. What's behind the D? New Orleans. Very nice work. You're going to New Orleans, and we're going with us. We hope you had fun watching. We had a very good time playing. Please come back and join us next time here on Balderdash. Be kind to animals because they're your best friends, and that's no Balderdash. See you right back here next.
Starting October 3rd, watch packs and you could be $1 million richer. It's the Watch Packs to Win $1 Million giveaway. Watch every night between 8 and 10 p.m. Look for your birthday and month. Call and you're a guaranteed $1,000 winner. Plus, you'll have a chance to instantly win $1 million. Only on Packs.